Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. We've got our main group here. Let's go investigate this place, see what we got.
You find the remnants of a great old city in ruins.
Why didn't we know
The
about this
mysteries
before?
it holds. No sooner do you enter the city in search of rich...
Okay, 3 unliving corpses, 8 skeletons. Let's begin combat. You out first, huh? There we go, take care of you. Dang it. Alright, get Kichikun out. Don't shield him, that's rude. I'm gonna need to first action some people, however. Support ally. You can actually support ally. Go ahead and do so. Alright, first action you. Thank you. You go ahead and get in there and do some damage. Let's go ahead and confuse you. Can't confuse you. Confuse you. And then we'll just get the rest of you in. There we go. Yay, taking out 2 enemies at once. Dang it, 1 hit point left. Rude. Well, we've won. No damage
to the
taken.
enemy and find a
Wow.
hidden treasury nearby.
That's not great. That's bad quality, so I don't care. 6 armor. How much does it weigh? 76? Definitely not. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. 12 armor and 2 magic. I guess we'll keep that. And we also got a gathering tools. So that's pretty nice. Amethyst sword. Don't care. Also got 14 clay, 7 monster bone, 9 scaled leather, 14 gold. Take the loot and leave. Plus 6 XP, plus 1 research point.
You enter into a wooded area. Birds are singing, the wind is gently rocking the trees. You perform a rite of Morena in honor of the wheel of nature. As you chant the prayer,
Thank you. This is unexpectedly...
Alright, 7 XP, 1, oh, it's over there. Well, I guess we're gonna get another pine conette. Is this just happening so often because I'm a worshiper of Morena? Because it's happening a lot. It seems a little bit weird. Can't go any further there. Well, I guess I will go take care of the Bugay here. And we got some monster bone.
You chase down the rogue Bugay and find him in the company of some winged women, most likely the Wind Demonettes.
Ah, the old stump said we are demons of the we have found a way to live free of. Yes, you are correct in your well, sure. Ah, yes, perhaps I was too forthcoming.
Alright, begin combat. I mean, we've seen this a few times before. Let's see. Well, you are not actually able to do much, so go ahead and do that. Get rid of you. Oh, goody, Ravenous Crow. Judd, take care of that. And then Zlato, come on out. Dang it. Alright, Zlato, you are 10. Can I first action you? I can. Let's do that. And then Kettle. Go ahead and murder it. Thank you. So appreciative. Ravenous Crow. You can die. Then Farron can come out. Null, you can come out. And then Nimander. And then everyone else. Ah, so much fun.
You have defeated the Bugay and his minions. You find their bodies disintegrate into various wood types. Among the rubble, you find one lone pine cornet looking up at you.
I don't know if you noticed, but I hid all the way through, and I didn't fight you. I've been stuck with these madmen for years. Please take me with you.
Alright, well, we got a decent ivory bracelet there with a backstab and one gathering. Got some ancient wood, some dark wood, and some enchanted bone. Alright,
Pine
come along
cornet
with us.
steps up in front of you and takes on the form of a toddler-sized humanoid with a pine cone hat, a coat made of oak leaves, and a body that looks wooden.
Yay, thank you.
Alright, so 12 will, 7 strength, 6 speech, 1 intelligence, 1 magic, 2 traps, clear mind, 4 stealth, 4 animal kinship, 2 perception, 1 range damage, 1 adrenaline boost, 8 armor, and 7 damage. Pretty nice. Take the little guy and leave. 5 XP, 1 research point. Alright, Pine Conet. Let's go ahead and give you a name. You can be Topo. There we go. Go ahead and come back up this way. You still got 10 food items, so that's fine. I guess I'll let these guys take care of this one. Got some elven wood out of the well. Got some quartz out of the well.
You enter into a wooded area. Birds are singing, the wind is gently rocking the trees.
You've
In
got to
fact,
be
it's
kidding
pretty
me.
You perform a rite of Morena in honor of the Wheel of Nature.
Thank you. This is unexpectedly fortunate.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess we can go fight another one of those. It's a little ridiculous. Got some string. Let's go ahead and visit the before we visit the Cosmic Tree, let's take a look at our level ups. Rose-chan, +1 health to 17. Let's see, Zlato, +1 tactics to 20. Farron, +1 strength to 32. And Borak, +1 strength to 15. +2 will to 21 for Judd. +1 traps for Adrian to 6. +1 will for Nemander to 14. +1 attractiveness for Super Wattman to 7. +1 herbalism for Jones to 5. +2 will for Kettle to 9. +1 will to Jeremy to 20. +1 damage for Jasmine to 35. +1 strength for Topo to 8. That's pretty nice. +1 health for Null to 29. And +2 traps to Dark Squall and Peter to 4 and 5, respectively. And finally, +2 stealth for Tribane to 27. Holy cow. That's amazing. +1 health for Roland to 37. +2 health for Cast Iron Dude to 41. +1 will to Kijikun to 36. +1 tactics to Riederin to 18. +2 will to Orin to 32. +1 dexterity for Lysane to 12, and 22 stealth. +1 herbalism for Kilkakon to 5. +2 tactics to Ashley to 18. +2 tactics to Eagleclaw to 11. +1 health to Ex-Gemini to 42. +1 animal kinship for Crow to 6. We're getting a lot of skills for some of our characters. +2 folklore for Elevy to 11. +2 herbalism for Ace to 3. +1 animal kinship for G-Man to 9. +1 strength for Grave Splendor to 18. +1 tactics for AuldDragon to 3. Did I look at Crow's animal kinship? Up to 6 +1? I think so. Oh well. +2 will for Crumpet to 6. +1 folklore for Lau to 4. +1 perception for Ardenkel to 10. +1 will for Cressons to 18. And finally, +1 stealth to Francisco for 9. Okay. And finally, back at Hamtopia, +1 gathering for Sidet and Chris to 15 and 12. +1 craft for Gold to 14. +1 folklore for Phoenix to 2. +2 health for Jekrika to 17. +1 strength for Zappa to 30. +1 intelligence for Super Alu to 19. +1 herbalism to Sanjeev to 6. And +1 health for Krissa and Kalarohe to 21 and 25, respectively. Fantastic. Alright, we're still waiting on more points. And we got string. Alright. Let's go to the Cosmic Tree.
You find your way back to the Elven Guardian, Alicia, and discover him sitting on a rock, meditating. He still looks very weak, but as you walk towards him, he wakes and looks at you. So you have what we need?
Are you related to Alice? Yes, we have some questions for you.
Later. Let us make the compass while I have the strength.
Alright, give him the shards.
Alicia stretches out his arms for you to hand him the shards. When you do, he closes them in his palms and begins to sing. You do not understand the language.
I got a lot of elves.
His voice is soft as a whisper on the wind.
They could translate.
Each word feels like a flower petal gently caressing your skin, and the melody carries in the air like a sweet smell of home-baked cakes or your mother's smile. When the song stops, you feel your souls lifted with joy, and you see a silver acorn in Alicia's hands. The acorn has a blue light on its top, and it points in one direction wherever you move it.
So this is it? This will lead us to the seed?
The elf speaks, but you can barely hear him. His body has become almost transparent. Yes, this will lead you. I would go myself, but you see how much strength this has cost me, so it is up to you now. Beware. Now that the compass is made, I feel a great power resides in the direction it points to. Make sure you're ready to face whatever hides at your journey's end before you go.
Okay, but we just have a few questions.
Of course. I will try to answer anything you ask.
Alright, but I need to ask you about the Sage Tower and what I found there. We met some creatures of the night who had a proposal for us. I'm sorry to do this, but we won't follow your path. You see, we had much time to think this over, and we decided that change is the only way forward. We must not look back to the past. We mustn't try to recreate what was there. That would be unnatural. The wheel of fate must turn, as Morena teaches us. We will embrace the future now, and not the past. I don't know about that. That's a Morena thing, though. Alright, but I need to ask you about the Sage Tower and what I found there.
Okay, so what is your question?
We met an old sage in the tower, and he told us the fall of the tree was done on purpose to help mankind.
Interesting. And why on Thea would they do this?
I think I already asked you about this. Let's just get back to the other questions. To rid the world of magic, I think we did, but we'll go over it again. To rid the world of magic and thus bring about an age of reason and knowledge where humans are no longer bound by superstition.
The elf frowns. Rid Thea of magic? Preposterous. Do you realize how many lives will perish? Do you not have non-human friends? Do you not use magic? Have you never asked a friendly demon for aid? All of it, all, will be gone. A memory, myth. Of course, I will try to answer anything you ask.
We met some creatures of the night who had a proposal for us.
Okay, so what is your question?
We were approached by some non-humans, or rather, by a group of creatures who wish for the darkness to remain as it is now, neither fully dark nor back to the way it was.
Well, it is hardly surprising that creatures of the night would seek to remain in charge. And of course, they would claim it was all their design, the chick of it. Surely you are not considering such a fate for Thea?
Well, they made some sense. They said that all creatures of the land would adjust and change into something new, something that is perhaps more inclusive of their needs. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It sounds like a ploy to take power. We should just watch out for them, you know. Yeah, they made some sense.
Of course, Thea would change into something new, but it would be dark and filled with sorrow. Do you not see how this disease is eating away at my people? Do you not understand that we will die out in pain and anguish, and with us much of what was light and good in this world?
I do understand that your people would be hit hard, but perhaps you would manage to change too, and to say that they are evil just because they don't need sunlight as much is a bit weak. Go with that.
Change? Change into what? If our souls continue to be tarnished by this curse, and it is a curse done by design to weaken us, we will no longer be ourselves. Even if some survive, what will they be? No, the darkness must not rule. We are the guardians. We were meant to watch over Thea, and we will restore order.
You're starting to sound fanatical, and you know what? Your time is done. You ruled for millennia, and now is a time for change. Attack the elf. Can you not see that change is what we need? That it is time to become something else? We cannot dwell in the past, friend. No option to go back. Well.
This is utter madness, and I cannot believe that any good will come of it. My people were not made for change. We are everlasting. But I will not stand in your way. The compass and the decision are yours, but you shall not see me again. If I am to perish, I will perish as I am now, not when the filth of the darkness takes myself away. Whatever you choose, I will grant you one final blessing. Farewell. The guardian closes his eyes, and before you, he slowly turns into a glass-like statue, serene and beautiful, untouched by the curse, as if he were merely asleep. But you do have the coordinates to find the cosmic seed anyway.
And Ashley, Ridorin, Elevi, and Roland get Blessing of Speech, 5 Speech, and a Blessing of Attractiveness, 5 Attractiveness for 15 turns. Right, time to find the seed. 4 XP, 1 research point. And where exactly is that? Not actually all that far away. But we want to go pay a visit to the weather event first. So let's go head over this way. And you guys, let's go take care of this.
You come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy, but many secrets may lie within.
Let's go ahead and search.
You rummage through the ruins of this old settlement and find yourself in what could have been a cemetery. Before you can retreat, you see the dead rise in their skeletal forms and attack.
To arms! Let's just
You beat
auto-resolve.
the enemy
Oof.
and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
Alright, Farron took 17 damage from that. Lovely. Go ahead and dismantle that. Go ahead and dismantle that. Go ahead and dismantle that. We will keep that. It's good quality. 16 coal, very nice. Some exotic fruit, some clay. Take the loot and leave.
Just as you are leaving, you stumble upon an additional stash, and it turns out to be valuable.
We'll hold on to it for now. 4 XP, 1 research point. And we'll go ahead and hunt these things to death. Ooh, 2 diamond, 4 ruby, and a gathering tool. Take the loot and continue. 2 XP, 2 research points. What do we get again? String, right, alright. Alright, got some nimblewood, very nice. I'm going to need to get some more of that eventually. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and camp. And we will gather coal, coal. We have our best people gathering coal. There we go. Just one short. One short. Alright. Let's see. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay, looking for the weather. Let's see what we got here.
You discover another one of those great craters, clearly made by something tearing the ground apart. But this time, you see the giant who must have made this hole, lying dead on the ground. You also see 3 baby giants sitting nearby, playing with some rocks. The babies are at least the size of a fully grown human.
Oh, and looks like they came out of eggs. They're going to grow up to be into giants, so kill them! Damn it, burn the giant's body so it doesn't rise as the unliving. Then have a look around, see if you can find some clues as to what happened here. Just leave them be, not your problem.
You see signs of a fight, and farther into the field you find the remains of what must have been another giant, a wildwife, brutally quartered into pieces. You see no other giants in the area, and the babies seem to be almost growing out of the ground, so moving them would be impossible. This spot was well hidden from the main track. Perhaps if you bring them food, they may survive long enough to be found by some of their kind.
Alright, we'll bring them food. 100 should do the trick. Oof.
The babies throw you some rocks in thanks as they eat the food.
Got 8 rubies, lost 49 fish tartare, 48 meat roast, and 3 grilled fish and mushrooms. Good, leave them be, but bring them food from time to time. 3 XP. Manage supplies. I did lose enough for that. What do we want to eat? Alright, we'll go with these. Maybe I should go back home and get some more food then. Got a child, got some mushrooms. Alright, got lots of coal. Still only have 1 point. Yeah, let's head home, get some
food. You travel
food.
through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The two
Not do
orcs
anything
speak
rash.
together
How
in
about we work
the
together?
orc woman frowns.
Social.
The
Auto-resolve.
conversation goes well.
Open the vault.
Inside the vault, you find you
Share the
share the
spoils.
spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is certainly progress. The orcs get up to leave, but their leader turns to you once more.
This was a trip to remember, and I would not like it to go to waste on account of our mutual hatred. I give you one of my men. Not a good one, mind you. He's a measly thing, but perhaps he can prove his worth amongst your people. But in return, one of yours will come to live with us. Perhaps this way we will learn about each other and rebuild our land differently from before.
She looks away, her face frozen in thought.
Nope, sorry. Our people are our own, but may we live in friendship.
The woman nods in agreement and says no more.
And I'm going to dismantle the Svarg's Needle just because 3-5, 2 will, just not really worth it. It's pretty light, though, but go ahead and leave. 6 XP, 1 research point. Got some exotic fruit, some more coal. Oh, hi. Social. Orc Witch, Orc Matriarch, Orc Fighters, Auto-Resolve. We can dismantle that. I'll dismantle that. That's an okay shield. And that's a terrible hatchet. Take their stuff and continue. +2, +2.
You see fresh boar tracks. It looks like a large pack. You come across the pack. You have defeated the boar pack.
Man, it does not know how to deal with some of these effects, because that's a lot of damage that we just took. I should stop doing that, shouldn't I? 3 dexterity is not bad. I'll take all that. +4, +1. Almost gonna be going up a level soon. Some more Nimblewood. It's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and hunt these things. I don't care about the black sword. That's an okay dark pendant. Take loot and continue. +1, +1. We'll get back to the village. Stock up on some generic food. Let's see. Got a lot of coal. That's pretty nice. And we got some bird meat. Okay, we'll hold on to the regular, well, no, we don't need to hold on to the regular wood. Just hold that much just in case. Deposit all of this stuff. I should make some more swords when I'm done with some other things, because I got a lot of iron. It's not really doing much. Yeah, I don't need to hold on to the mushrooms or the other fruits. Let's see, or the grain. Okay. So let's see. We want 400 fish. $400 bird meat. We'll just take 200 regular meat. Vegetables. We've got enough herbs. Let's take 200 of the seaweed. Yeah, good there. Alright. Food-wise, let's leave the things that we're not actually making back here. Alright, so let's see. So I've got 11 food right now. Let's get some sausage. Get some fish tartare. Some pierogies. Some of that. I actually do not need this or this. I can take lots of bigosh. I can take lots of jerky. Just do 300 though. I don't have a whole lot of this left. $200 of that. $200 of that, and that should be good. Yep, Commander supplies, giant slayers. That's good. Alright, 142 days worth of food supplies, which is pretty nice. And Hamtopia. Alright, so, in terms of the food that we've got, we have 981 pulpetti, 557 of the jerky. We've got a lot of bigosh. Yeah, we need to make some other stuff. Yeah, we're not making anything with fish. Let's cancel those two and see what roasted meals we can make. Get the fish. Get some vegetables and wood. Alright, fish casserole. That's good. Cooked meals. Seaweed, fish, and that. Fish tartare. Yep, let's go ahead and get more of this made. Infinite, infinite. And make these for me, please. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to go one more round. I want to see what happens if we visit the giant babies again. But that will be happening in the next episode. We got some more coal. We got some obsidian. Not bad. I got plenty of weight still on the wool gatherers, although I do believe that coal is quite heavy. We got 4 monsters, huh? Right, all of those things. Okay. Well, we'll deal with them later. We don't need to deal with them now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. When we come back next time, we'll visit the babies again. And if that doesn't really lead to anything, we may swing over here, or we may swing down here, since they've actually moved, it looks like. They're fairly close. But we also need to visit the cosmic tree, so That is also something that we want to go and check out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.